too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Ready to go.
His initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
He's marked down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
A play fake, and he'll throw with Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
25-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
What is it? Hold on! Get him!
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take it back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
What is it? Hold on! Vegas!
3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. He's got a man. That's Horton. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Pat the 60, Pat!
Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7.
What is it on? Here we go. Alert!
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass right side, that is hauled in by Horton.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, volunteer! What is it?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
What is it?
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready to run!
Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Park Spurs! Vegas! Watch out. Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The rush gets there. He goes down and inside the 5-yard line.
So you spend all week, Mike, working on what they call the opening script. It's the plays that you love the most and you want to get called early. The problem? None of those plays account for being called inside your own 5-yard line. And that's exactly where they find themselves after that sack, and that's a disastrous start.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Loose past the 35. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
His kick is good.
Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to run. Yes, yes. Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll look to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Falcons. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. We got Biggie Falsky. Biggie, what is...
Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Buffalo 18.
Built into the air on second down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Third down and 9. Throwing is Williams. Forced out wide. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
A like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught with momentum. That'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. The open man is Atkins. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be intercepted. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
And that's just a bad decision. When you have a guy of this caliber, Mike, they kind of have a reputation. It's not somebody that you want to challenge in the passing game very often. And unfortunately for this quarterback, it appears he didn't get that memo and ends up being a costly turnover.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
7 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard.
Alert. What is it?
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Bears first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
What is it?
Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yes. What is it? Hold on. Hey, volunteer.
Here's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Slam left. LeBron, slam left. Go.
We'll try the right side this time. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop them in the backfield. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
The career is more at stake when you win your prom. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind.
Yes. Tackle. What is it? Glue.
Here's Williams now to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long.
Ready to run. Here we go. We got big.
To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Bears are on the board just before halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make a habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
It's a gain of 20.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Out to his right, taking off, And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard
He'll
line.
drop to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll throw out of the gun, exiting the pocket right. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Aubrey good with the extra point. And Falcons move out to a 21-3 advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Cup 19. Cup 19. Set. Cowboy 8. Street. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Yes. Put it up.
On second down, it's Williams. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Park Spurs.
On third down, it's Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Will Whitebeard to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Receiver in motion, going right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a shot here, deep middle, into space. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Atlanta. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Falcons stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
What is up?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this out to his running back. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
What is up? Watch out, watch out. Park Spurs, Park Spurs.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bears first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
LeBron, slam left, slam left.
It's first down, and they'll run. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Kayvon Thibodeau with the stop.
The 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, volunteer.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Here we go. We got Biggie. Slam left. Slam left.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of the entire game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it's been poor play calls, poor execution. I mean, really just a overall poor offensive performance across the board.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready?
On fourth down, here's Milton. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Atlanta.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10. And they're on 42-yard line.
Ready, ready, ready.
Play action. Now it's Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing on second down is Milton. In trouble, and down he goes. A former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's third down.
Ready up. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready, ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds right at the marker. The spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get a field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
And he's going to have the Bears first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, hurt.
Working out of the gun is Milton. That is intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
He's just lit on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone and ends up costing the team the ball.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set Buffalo 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Off he goes. So, 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to have a 1st down, forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
He'll step up and run this.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. This is blocked down that right sideline. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hey, smash Broncos! Here we go.
Now a run on 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hurt! Come on. Check go.
They'll stay on the ground. Past midfield to the 45. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Touchdown, Bears. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. And the Bears cut into the lead a little bit.
42. Bears 10.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
6-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. Connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
First and goal, Atlanta.
He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. That is Hush. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Falcons. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
He fields it at the 8. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Now a handoff running right. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
First and 10.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Just shy of midfield. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 9.
Here we go. Strike. Hawk 70. Hawks. Ready.
On play action, here's Milton. That's out left and complete to Burden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Milton now on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
I'll give on the ground. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
To the air on third down is Milton. He's got a man. That's Horton. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Check smash. Check smash. Unlock line. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
At the 7-yard line.
Go check. Go check. Come on. Come on. Steady.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Now here's second and goal.
70. 60 Maverick. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now Milton. And he's going to go down. It's a sack. But penalty markers on the field. Let's see what the call is.
What is this?
Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back.
Ready. Bronco 3. Cougar 19. Riggs. Riggs.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears will get just a bit closer.
Falcons 48, Bears 17. Will Reichert
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let one go. Down the middle. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Bears are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So, it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Chicago.